Hey, we're back at the pit today. Just a real short video for you. I'm working on getting dinner ready, but before I do that, take a look at this. This is my brand new griddle top, if you want to call it that, like a Blackstone, but not a Blackstone. It's from Members Mark, so it's a Sam's Club finish. Anyway, when you get these things, they don't have any color on them at all. They're just gray, right? So you have to season them. Now, what we've been doing here, and I had Brother Mickey help me last month, and he was up to visit us. Thank you, Brother Mickey. You have to season these. Now what we've done is we've turned it up to high heat. I turned the middle ones down a little bit because they always season faster than the outside ones, but I've turned the heat down there, but I have them on high heat. And what we're doing is we're using a vegetable oil, and you use the favorite oils that you have, and you can heat the oil up, put a nice thin layer on, heat the oil up, and as it starts to smoke, as you can see there, you know it's starting to season. But you have to do this several times. And you want to get lots of layers of seasoning, lots of layers of the oil down into the permeations of this metal, because this metal is not waterproof, if you will. Yes, it holds water, etc., but it is not waterproof, okay? So you want to make sure you're getting several layers down in there to make this non-stick as possible. Now, I'm having a little trouble with my torch today, and I'll explain that in a minute as soon as I get it to light again. What I'm doing with the torch is, as you can see, the colors in the corners are not quite as dark as they are getting in the middle where the burners are. So what I'm doing with the torch is I'm trying to heat up the corners of this big cast iron plate that's on here, and what that'll do is that'll help get those corners heated up and help them to season as well, because otherwise you're always going to have those lighter corners and they're not going to season right. You can see how nice and dark the middle is, and that torch keeps going out because it's windy out here, so but you can see how dark the middle is. That's getting nice and seasoned. But the corners, not so much. So we're just trying to heat those corners up using the torch to help those get as non-stick as the middle is, or at least try to get them as much as we can. Now it's quite warm and it's quite unreasonable to hold it there for very long, but you can still try. But literally all we do when we do this is we put a little dab of our oil on there. And excuse my bad camera, I got to get my paper towels. Doing this alone is not easy. But you grab some paper towel, and if you have a fair amount of oil on there, you're like, oh, I got a little excess on there, just wipe it down. You can see we're doing here, we're just wiping it and evening it out, spread it out on there. And you can use, avocado oil, you can use olive oil. We're just happen to be using a cheap vegetable oil just to do this, because quite frankly, yeah, you'll get certain flavors from certain oils and things, but it'll kind of have the same results and eventually. And avocado oil has a higher smoke point, so it won't smoke as much as you can see coming off the grill here. But basically what I'll do is I'll let that go until it stops to smoke, okay? Once that happens, then all the oil that's going to get down in there has gotten down in there, and all the oil that's going to burn off is burned off. And I think I've done that. I think Mickey did 2 or 3 good coats on it last month when he was here. And I have done, I think, 4 today. Usually they recommend 4 to 5 total, but I'm at 7 total. And I want to get this thing as good as it can be, because I am going to be cooking in a little while on it. So I want to make sure that it's good to go. Anyway, just a quick tip for you guys. I know these griddle top grills are getting very popular. So if you happen to have one and maybe you're having trouble with the food sticking to it, well, this is a little tip that you can do to season this thing right. Maybe if you buy a brand new one, like I have right here, that'll help you get that thing going. Reading the directions sometimes can be a pain in the butt. Watch the barbecue man, he'll tell you how to do it. Anyway, you're gonna see a video come up very soon of some food that we're gonna be cooking later today. Having just a couple of friends over to enjoy the day with us. It's beautiful, it's about 90 degrees out, but it's windy. So I'm having a little trouble with the wind. Well, we're getting her done. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell notification. Comment below, let me know what you think of this. Let me know how you seasoned your griddle top grill. Till next time, gang, we got the grill. You can get one too. See you soon.